Hi, my name is Julia Turner, and I have a sad story to share with you today about how I was lying down in bed with my husband. He was getting ready to kiss me, but then he suddenly stopped. His eyes were looking down at me, staring in disgust at my fat butt, thighs, belly, as if he was looking at rotting maggots. That's how he saw me, his wife, a hideous, smelly, fat slob. Sure, we had our ups and downs, but my own husband didn't even want to kiss me. We eventually fell asleep, and I thought the worst of it was over. However, 3 hours later, when I woke up to go to the bathroom, he was gone from the house. I was certain, as his car wasn't in the garage. He wouldn't answer my texts. He wouldn't pick up my calls. I didn't know what he was doing. Was he cheating on me? I then received a phone call from a number I immediately recognized, and the words I heard shattered my heart into pieces.
Hi, my name is Nick Turner. What happened next is painful and hard for me to tell, but this disaster of a day would take the most unexpected turn and change our lives for the good. Although what happened next will make you cry, it also led to the discovery of an odd sparkling water trick allowing my wife, Julia Turner, a 42-year-old mother of two from Oklahoma City, to lose a whopping 59 pounds, with every inch of fat dissolving from every part of her body, without a split second of dieting or workouts. Going from this to looking like this. All she had to do was use this sparkling water trick for just 60 seconds every day and avoid one healthy food that was slowing down her metabolism, which I'm about to show you. She saw fat quickly melt away. Losing so much weight off her waist, she had to replace her entire wardrobe and slipped into her wedding dress for the first time in decades. With everyone in shock at her transformation, like her doctor, family, and friends, all clueless, wondering how she did it. I also used this 60-second ritual myself to burn through 36 pounds of fat in just weeks, with my big beer belly completely vanishing, shocking my family with my muscular physique and six-pack abs for the first time in decades, bringing back the stamina I had in bed with my wife in our 20s. And although you may find it hard to believe because our bodies are now burning through so much fat, we still got to enjoy all of our favorite foods, including ice cream, pasta, fried chicken, burgers, lasagna, and pizza. Yes, I understand if you're skeptical. I don't blame you. But when you see the scientific evidence from Harvard, the Mayo Clinic, Stanford, and Yale that backs up this powerful 60-second fat-burning ritual, you'll see it's not only real, but also 100% safe. Listen, what I'm about to share will change everything you thought you knew about weight loss, because in the next 3 minutes, you'll likely shed a few tears when you hear the sad story of why Michael Jackson's doctor was arrested and challenged in the Supreme Court for exposing the true root cause of weight gain. And not just that, your world is going to be turned upside down when you discover the worst, most toxic, healthy food eaten by 99% of Westerners that not only gives you intense junk food cravings, but also slows down your metabolism to a screeching halt. I don't mean to scare you, but the future of your life is at stake here. If you ignore all of this, you could be cutting your life short by decades. Stop whatever you're doing right now and give your full attention to this video. In just a few moments, I'll show you the harmful, healthy food you should never eat, along with this breakthrough sparkling water hack, which tackles the true root cause of unwanted weight gain. That's helped thousands of men and women around the world just like you.
I never thought I'd be saying this, but I've gone down 6 dress sizes. Yes, 6 dress sizes. Everyone kept on complimenting me, and it finally felt like I was on cloud 9. Now, I always wanted to have a baby, but I've always struggled with this due to my weight and thought it was just too late as I'm now 40. But last week I took a pregnancy test and it came back positive. And when I went in for an ultrasound, it's confirmed that I am indeed pregnant and due in 7 months. Yes, I'm going to be a mother.
I'm so slim now that none of my clothes fit me anymore. After tracking my progress, I've lost a total of 54 pounds of fat. My beer belly is gone, my double chin is nowhere to be seen. My wife finally sees me as the strong, masculine man she married long ago. I never knew that life could be this fulfilling.
When I was in bed with my husband and he grabbed my belly fat, calling me his chubby teddy bear, I knew something had to change. My neighbor shared with me a super simple ritual I could do right before breakfast. It was beyond weird. I thought it was bonkers. However, she lost 67 pounds with it. So I knew I had to give this a serious try. After doing this for just 30 days, my doctor told me that I'm no longer considered overweight. I've gone down 49 pounds. You will find this 60-second ritual strange, but it has done far more for me than dieting or exercise ever has. Give it a try.
Every day I get messages from people just like these in absolute joy after just weeks of putting this easy, unique ritual to test for themselves. What if you could be one of them? Just picture. No more worrying about people laughing and joking behind your back because of your weight and the fat around your body. No more worrying about what your partner really thinks about your naked, deformed body. No more feeling worried about heart attacks, strokes, heart disease, cancer, or diabetes. Instead, you'll be out at your favorite restaurants eating your favorite foods. You'll see the stubborn, wobbly fat concentrated around your belly quickly melt like butter on a hot frying pan. Your hair will be full and vibrant, your skin glowing with youth and feeling refreshed. And here's the best part. When your embarrassing fat, cellulite, double chin, and rolls have completely vanished from your body, it's gone forever. So, no more stress about jumping between tight and baggy clothes. No more hopping between different fad diets, counting calories, losing a little bit of weight, and putting it back on. That's because this 60-second ritual tackles the true root cause of weight gain. Listen, I want you to pay attention and watch this video to the very end. Again, I don't know how much time we have, so please watch this video to the very end and I'll explain to you what this ritual is and the so-called healthy food you should never eat if you want to lose weight. So let me ask you a question. Are you ready to join me? Are you ready to begin your journey and melt away every inch of embarrassing, wobbly, squishy fat all over your body? Hi there. My name is Nick Turner. And I'm not a doctor, I'm not a personal trainer, I'm not a celebrity. I'm nobody special. I'm not here to confuse you with a bunch of scientific jargon that only a Harvard professor could understand. I'm just an ordinary 44-year-old Christian man from Oklahoma. I work as a firefighter and have a wife, son, and daughter. I was one of the first responders to the tragic 1995 bombing of the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building in Oklahoma City. A terrorist attack so violent, so vicious, it claimed the lives of 168 innocent men, women, and children, and injuring over 800 more people. One of my fellow firefighters, Chris Fields, was all over the news after he courageously rescued 1-year-old Bailey Alman, a girl covered in blood, dirt, near her death. Every second of that painful day is permanently ingrained into my head. But there was a silver lining to it that I never anticipated. This is where I met my wife, Julia. I was a firefighter, and she worked alongside me as an EMT. We became friends, but quickly developed romantic feelings for each other. As the weeks passed by, our love grew stronger and stronger. And after 23 months, thousands of hugs, and traveling around the country together, we finally got married. We had our honeymoon in Bora Bora, made love all night, and exactly 9 months later, she gave birth to our first child, our daughter Ashley. 2.5 years later, God blessed us with our new son Aaron, right on Christmas Eve. Like any family, we had our ups and downs, but for all of that time, we were all healthy, athletic, and energetic. That all came to an end, though, when Julia turned 40, and her mother abruptly passed away from lung cancer at the young age of 64. She lost the mental battle and started eating more and more food. And as the months went by, she got fatter, and fatter. For the first time in her life, she had a double chin. Her clothes weren't fitting her anymore. And as hurtful as this sounds, it was impossible to be intimate with her in bed anymore. Her weight was spiraling out of control, putting her life at risk, with her doctor showing us that visceral fat was suffocating her heart, making it work twice as hard. Her blood sugar wasn't stable. It was all over the place. At the highest ever recorded, a whopping 180. He didn't sugarcoat it. He told her that if she stays this heavy, 10 to 20 years would be cut off from her life. But no matter what she did, the fat just wouldn't budge. She tried everything from drinking nasty green smoothies, apple cider vinegar, drinking more water, intermittent fasting, and all the fad diets like keto, Atkins, paleo, and carnivore. We spent tens of thousands of dollars on programs like Jenny Craig, South Beach Diet, 21-day fix, and Weight Watchers. And although she did lose 1 or 2 pounds, it was impossible to stick to. I thought this was the lowest it could get. However, that belief was quickly challenged a few weeks later when Julia was driving to her uncle's funeral. She told me she felt a bit dizzy, nauseous, but didn't think much of it at first. But all of a sudden, her heart started to pound harder and harder, like a jackhammer. And then suddenly, she fainted, with her head violently falling down on the steering wheel. Our car violently swerved into the wrong lane, headed towards oncoming traffic, which happened to be an 18-wheeler semi-truck, seconds away from crushing our entire vehicle, just about to claim the lives of our entire family. And just in the nick of time, I used my quick reflexes to take control of the steering wheel and pull over to the side of the road to rush Julia to the hospital. She just suffered a heart attack, and we were lucky to be alive, knocking on death's door. Did you know that if you're overweight, your chance of having a heart attack goes up by 70%? Your risk of heart disease nearly triples, going up by 2.5x if you're obese. She was angry at God for allowing this to happen to her. But then, our innocent 8-year-old niece then said the most unexpected thing to her. These exact words came from her innocent, soft lips as her blue eyes looked down at her. Aunt Julia, everything is going to be okay. Jesus will send you a miracle. As weird as it may sound, that brought her relief. Eventually, she woke up the next morning, and thank goodness the worst of it was over. She was flipping through the TV channels, and all of a sudden, we saw this footage of an elderly black man being arrested and put into a police car. I started reading about this man on the internet, and it turns out that he was a weight loss doctor that worked with many celebrities like Eddie Murphy, Michael Jackson, Lisa Lopez, John Travolta, Magic Johnson, and many more. The message he was trying to spread was a threat to the greedy medical and weight loss industry. After doing a little more digging, I found out that he came from a tiny Caribbean coastal village where obese people are practically unheard of. After recovering at the hospital, I immediately hopped on a flight to visit this island, to see if I could find this doctor, to see what he knew. We finally arrived, and just like I read online, every man, woman, young or old, poor or wealthy, everyone was slim and toned, despite consuming far more carbs, fat, and sugar than the average American does. It made absolutely 0 sense. I checked into the only hotel in the village and was instantly greeted by a big smile by a gray-haired, 70-year-old looking man named Martin. After he checked me in, he personally cooked me a nice meal. I decided to ask him about Dr. Sebi, seeing if he knew about this doctor. His eyes got big and his face slowly turned sad. Before I knew it, a few tears were running down Martin's face. He started stuttering, struggling to speak, eventually saying the words, "They killed him, Nick. They killed him." So, was that it? Did my journey come to an end? Thank goodness that wasn't the case, because when I asked Martin, the hotel owner, if he knew anything about what Dr. Sebi was doing to help celebrities get into tip-top shape in record time, his mood changed from sad to happy, with his face lighting up and a big smile on his face. He said, "Dr. Sebi is now in heaven with God, but he passed his teachings on to a man named Dr. James Brooks. He specializes in weight loss and anti-aging, and has worked with many top celebrities and Hollywood actors and actresses to quickly lose weight in time for their performances. He is on the island and can help you." Martin gave me the location of this doctor and warned me at the end to approach him with caution, as he's very paranoid. I didn't know what he meant by that, and it scared me a little bit. Regardless, I decided to pay Dr. Brooks a visit. We finally pulled into a driveway with 2 military-looking, heavy-armed men guarding the entrance, showing no emotion. Now, I understood what the hotel owner was saying when he said that Dr. Brooks was paranoid. The guard gave me a dirty look and then said in an angry voice, "He's not here." I then said that Martin, the hotel owner, sent me here, and a smile appeared on his face. Then he told me to follow him to the door and that Dr. Brooks would be with me shortly. 3 minutes later, we shook hands and he sat down with me for a cup of tea. I then asked him about Dr. Sebi and what he knew about weight loss.
"Nick, I understand why you've come to me. Martin told me your wife is struggling with her weight. You see, Nick, most people think that weight loss is all about following diets, counting calories, or working out. And although those things may play a role, Western medicine is ignoring something far more important. Nick, haven't you noticed that nobody here is overweight, even though everyone here is eating fatty, oily, and sugary foods? Where we are right now is one of the most diverse ecosystems on the planet, with lush, never-ending green rainforests and over 5,000 plant species unique to the country. Here you'll find many of the nutrients, herbs, and minerals that have healed people from HIV, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes. Let me tell you the reason why you're overweight right now. It's because your mitochondrial function is damaged. Simply put, your mitochondrial function converts the food you eat into molecules called ATP, which turns into energy. If your body stopped producing ATP, you would be dead in seconds. That's how important it is. Your mitochondrial function dictates literally everything from your energy levels, blood pressure, your blood sugar, and how fast your metabolism is. When your mitochondrial function is damaged, it's unable to effectively convert the calories you consume into energy, instead causing the calories you consume to turn into fat cells that seem to stick on no matter how much you diet or exercise. And even as you age, your mitochondrial function weakens, especially when you turn 40 years old, and even more if you hit menopause as a woman. This explains why you were able to eat whatever you wanted when you were younger and not put on weight, but you can't anymore as you age. To test my theory, I took 200 people from this Caribbean village and measured their mitochondrial function compared to 200 Americans. After patiently waiting for over 6 weeks, the results were finally in and my jaw dropped after seeing them. It turns out that these villagers had 300 to 500% more mitochondria in their system. That means 3 to 5 times more the calorie burning power than the Americans had. Not just that, they all had stable blood sugar levels, stable blood pressure, a strong heartbeat, and not a single person was overweight or had type 2 diabetes. Their happiness levels were through the roof. Their dopamine and serotonin levels, both feel-good chemicals, were twice as high compared to Americans. Mind-blowing, isn't it? Thanks to the Caribbean rainforest having one of the most diverse ecosystems in the world, especially in this village, is home to many exotic plants, minerals, and nutrients. These powerful nutrients are incorporated into the special diet of the local villagers here, further supporting the fat-burning engine of their bodies. Remember, these villagers have 300 to 500% more mitochondria in their body. That means 3 to 5 times more calorie-burning, fat-melting power. That's why they're able to consume more sugar, carbs, and fat than Westerners, while staying slim, young, or old. Now, luckily, before Dr. Sebi passed away, he gave me a binder revealing the 5 crucial nutrients consumed by these villagers, the science behind them, and why they're so powerful. You see, Julia, it can't be a mistake that we're speaking together. For months, I've been trying to come up with a formula, the right blend of these 5 main nutrients in the proper proportions. And my main goal was for anyone to be able to take these and experience the same 3 to 5 times higher fat-burning rates than these Caribbean villagers have, whether they're 20 or 50 years old. The good news is, I've nearly finished my research and I've worked with 5 different doctors to verify the efficacy of these nutrients and the proper doses. The first nutrient, recommended by Harvard biologist David Sinclair, is called berberine. Not only is berberine proven to induce mitochondrial biogenesis, a process where new fat-burning mitochondria are created in your body, it's also been scientifically proven to activate brown fat cells, which allow your body to burn fat through the power of heat. Yes, you heard that right, burning fat by using fat. And not just that, studies have shown it can help reduce LDL, your bad cholesterol, regulate blood sugar, and reduce high blood pressure. The second nutrient is resveratrol, a powerful antioxidant found in grapes, recommended by Dr. William Sontag from the University of Oklahoma College of Medicine. His extensive research showed that those who took resveratrol regularly protected their mitochondrial function from being damaged. And according to doctors from the Mayo Clinic, it may prevent damage to your blood vessels, prevent blood clots, and also lower bad cholesterol. Third on the list of nutrients from Dr. Sebi's binder was green tea leaf. Not only is it great in tea, but it's also strongly recommended by Dr. Rick Schnellman from the University of Arizona for its strong link to stimulating new production of fat-burning mitochondria in your body, speeding up your metabolism. Not only that, green tea leaf has been scientifically proven to protect your brain from aging. This is yet another nutrient that's widely consumed by the inhabitants of this village. And coming fourth on the list of nutrients is alpha-lipoic acid. The villagers here consume a large amount of red meat, which contains high levels of alpha-lipoic acid. According to Dr. Matthew Sutton from the Australian National University, alpha-lipoic has a rock-solid connection to improving your mitochondrial function, metabolism, and overall energy levels. It's also been proven to fight aging and inflammation in multiple peer-reviewed studies. Next, the fifth nutrient is ginseng. You've probably heard of it before. It's a staple in Eastern medicine, with it being used effectively for centuries. It's also found growing everywhere and consumed by the villagers here, with it being extensively added into many local dishes. And according to a study from the University of Hong Kong, conducted by Dr. Yun Huang and his colleagues, ginseng was shown to be one of the best nutrients when it comes to mitochondrial health. It's super high in antioxidants and inflammatory properties, which slows aging and boosts the immune system. And not just that, over 155 different studies have suggested that ginseng reduces fatigue and also enhances physical performance. It's also been shown to lower blood sugar levels in people with and without diabetes, according to a study conducted by Dr. David Popovich from Massey University in New Zealand. I could go on all day with the benefits. So, after I uncovered these 5 core nutrients from the binder that Dr. Sebi left behind before he passed away, and working with different doctors from all around the world to verify the efficacy of these nutrients, I tested different ratios of these 5 nutrients, trying to find the perfect formula for maximum fat burning potential. The good news is, I've already come up with the right ratio and the right combination of these 5 nutrients. I went to the internet and found 200 test subjects wanting to lose weight, some 10 pounds overweight, some even 100 pounds overweight. And after a few months, the results were mind-opening. I ordered every single participant to get an extensive checkup on their health before and after taking these nutrients. And when you compare the before and after, the difference is so huge it cannot be explained by words. Not only did these 200 participants enjoy 100 to 250% higher fat-burning power in their bodies thanks to their newly revitalized mitochondrial function, but their blood sugar was stable, their heartbeat strengthened, their blood pressure was normal, their cholesterol levels were healthy. Most of these people were in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. However, some of their vitals matched the health of a youthful 20-year-old. And although this wasn't a huge accomplishment, I wasn't able to reach my original goal of 300 to 500% higher fat-burning power, which is what the villagers here are experiencing right now. So I came up with yet another formula, tweaking the ratios of these 5 nutrients based on scientific research until I hit the bullseye. I gathered together an additional 500 overweight people, most aged 30 to 60, both male and female, to participate in an experiment. They consumed 2 tablets containing the new ratio of these vital 5 nutrients and ate all of their favorite foods. There were no restrictions, nor did they have to exercise. Just like from before, all 500 participants had an extensive checkup on their vital health marks. 6 months later, everyone went in for another checkup to compare their before and after results. And when I received an email containing the results of my study, my heart was racing quickly, hoping that this new ratio of these 5 nutrients was more effective. And after reviewing it for a few minutes, I realized that I did it. I hit the jackpot. Just like earlier, all the vital health marks of these participants, such as blood sugar, blood pressure, and their metabolism, were all significantly improved. Their decades of damage, being overweight, has done to every single cell in their body has been reversed and rejuvenated, completely turning back the clock on aging, setting their biological clock back 10 years, giving them smooth, youthful skin with no wrinkles in sight, no eye bags. But what brought the biggest smile to my face that I've ever had in my life was seeing that our participants had reached 300 to 500% higher fat-burning power, just like these villagers have. Now that you see how this works, why don't you give it a try?
Dr. Brooks gave Julia and I 60 tablets, all containing the 5 vital nutrients consumed by the islanders. I went back to the hotel, and when we had dinner, we took 2 tablets as Dr. Brooks suggested. Eventually, we hit the hay, slept for about 6 or 7 hours. Julia rolled out of bed and headed over to the scale to weigh herself, to see if anything happened. And wow, she was down 2.4 pounds compared to the night before. The first day, we had pizza for dinner. The second day, we started our morning with a delicious apple fritter. The days kept going by where we ate anything we wanted. The third day went by, the fourth day went by, then the fifth, then the sixth, then the seventh. On the 7th day, Julia finally weighed herself first thing in the morning. She was 6.7 pounds lighter in just 7 days. Maybe she was losing weight too fast. So we flew back to the United States to get a checkup from our doctor. We eventually arrived at the doctor's office, and the nurse called Julia into the exam room. She weighed her, took her blood pressure, The doctor later walked into the room with his eyes big.
Well, Julia, your results are quite interesting to say the least. You've lost so much weight in such a short period of time where it would normally be considered very unhealthy. But all your health markers are in nearly perfect condition. Your blood pressure has fallen to nearly healthy levels, and if you lose all your weight, I expect it to be in perfect condition. Your heart rate is regular, your blood sugar is healthy, everything seems to be in good condition. Honestly, I'm stunned. I've never seen anything like this before in my entire career. Julia, I don't know what you're doing, but whatever it is, keep doing it.
That moment, I knew I was on to something huge. Fast forward another week, and the weight loss did slow down a bit to 5.3 pounds, but still, quite thrilling. The third week, she dropped another 6.4 pounds. Her pants were starting to fall down, and when she looked in the mirror at her face, she could instantly tell she was slimmer. As the weeks passed by, she kept on burning pound after pound of unwanted fat, with every inch of her body becoming thinner and thinner, stiffer and stiffer, more toned than ever before. In fact, her pants would completely fall down whenever she tried to put them on. She had to go shopping at the mall for an entirely new wardrobe. The ugly, squishy, wobbly, hard to lose fat vanished from every part of her body, everywhere from her belly, butt, legs, thighs, arms, waist, back, chest. With Julia's new slim toned body in the best shape of her life, we felt an obligation to share our message to the world. So I contacted Dr. Brooks to ship over this powerful combination of these 5 exotic nutrients, proven to boost your fat burning power by 300 to 500%. I went to old friends, family members, anyone who was struggling with their weight. I told them to consume these exotic nutrients daily, eat what they want, exercise if they want to or not. Let me show you what happened a few months later.
I couldn't tell you how many diets I'd been on. I've tried more than I can count on all my fingers and my toes. I thought I had seen it all, but these exotic minerals are just on another level. I think my situation got out of hand when I went to my fridge one night and I saw 4 different takeout boxes from 4 different places. At that point, I realized our love for takeout had certainly gotten out of control. Something had to change, so I gave the trial a go and I smashed a 7-pound weight loss in the first week. All my junk food cravings went away just like that.
For the first time in my life, I believe in myself that I have the ability to lose weight, and I lost 23 pounds, and with it, I lost all of my feelings of stress, anxiety, and embarrassment.
I'm a brand new person. Thanks to Julia's natural mineral loophole, I'm not out of breath from the smallest activity anymore. I feel a billion times better on the inside, just as much as the outside.
These results are amazing, aren't they? Now, what if you could be one of these people? What if you could transform your body so fast it would leave your doctor, husband, or wife speechless? Just imagine what it would be like to finally stop worrying about what people think, knowing that they aren't judging you as that fat man or fat woman who can't control their eating habits, but instead, they see your new slim, fit body walk in confidence, watching as you radiate with youthful energy, seeing that every inch of unwanted fat has vanished off your body. They'll see that your double chin is nowhere to be seen. Your ugly, once disgusting orange peel cellulite has left your body. Your skin is smooth. Your eye bags are gone. Your joints are flexible. Your back, chest, or hip pain has been eliminated. You don't feel fatigued when you wake up, but rather excited with blood rushing through your veins, having more energy than you know what to do with. You won't need to drink coffee anymore throughout the day to keep yourself up. You've already seen the results from me, the results from my wife Julia, and the results from the thousands of people from around the world that have transformed their bodies. Are you ready to join us? You finally have the chance. I'd like to proudly introduce you to MITATHIN, a 100% natural, proven, and safe fat-burning solution. Inside of every capsule of MITATHIN is a potent formula of 5 core, fresh Caribbean nutrients that target the true root cause of your unwanted belly. When these nutrients enter your bloodstream, they'll come in like an army, quickly repairing your body's mitochondrial function, igniting your body's fat-burning mechanism the first day you take MITATHIN. While you're sleeping, laying down on the couch, watching TV, you're melting away the most stubborn, jiggly fat stores from every inch of your body. high and low, revealing your true, energetic, youthful body you've pictured yourself living in for years. And starting the night after you take MITATHIN, as your body's natural fat-burning mechanism begins to heal itself. You'll notice the fat vanishing away from every inch of your body. As the days pass by, each time you look at yourself in the mirror, you'll see yourself slimmer and slimmer, fitter and fitter, looking more youthful than ever before. With your friends, your family, your husband or wife, speechless at your transformation, having no idea how you pulled it off. Now, I want you to understand what MITATHIN is not. MITATHIN isn't one of those pills chock full of caffeine that leaves you feeling jittery. It has no chemicals, no caffeine, no stimulants. No BS, no nonsense. Just 5 potent, powerful core Caribbean nutrients that instantly ignite your body's ancient fat-burning mechanism. In addition to burning fat, the core nutrients found inside of MITATHIN also promote the generation of feel-good chemicals like dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, and endorphins, meaning it can act as a 100% natural antidepressant. We closely examine and extract all of these nutrients here in the USA at our FDA-approved sterile facility and combine them together in one easy-to-swallow tablet. Everything inside of MITATHIN is 100% natural, GMO-free, dairy-free, soy-free. We have an entire team dedicated to screening through every batch of every plant and nutrient. Now, it's time for you to begin melting the deepest stubborn fat stores from every nook and cranny of your body. It's time for you to get that slim-toned, fit body you've always dreamt of. Listen, what I want you to do right now is close your eyes. Imagine yourself getting in your car, driving to your nearby mall. You're going shopping at your favorite stores to replace your entire wardrobe, as your waist is so thin because all the unwanted fat on your body has vanished. You get to fit into skin-tight, sexy dresses. You get to buy new shirts, new pants, new dresses. And as you spend hours trying them on in the dressing room, you can't help but notice how everything fits perfectly and complements your body's natural beauty. Yes, you aren't limited to only the ugly plus-size clothing that you've been forced to wear for all these years. Imagine the happy reaction of your husband or wife, your kids, your grandkids, your friends, who are stunned at your transformation, congratulating you on your success. Imagine, instead of you feeling lethargic, stuck in bed all day, you finally are able to be out there for those who matter to you the most in life, with stable energy all day long. Just picture your friends talking behind your back, gossiping. Not about you being fat, but instead, them being surprised by your sexy toned, slim body, feeling jealous, wondering how you pulled it off, thinking you took a shortcut like surgery. Or your husband or wife looking you straight in the eyes and can't help but notice your attractive new body. Looking in lust, finally reigniting your relationship once again. What would you pay to experience this? How much would it be worth to you to be able to eat whatever you want, when you want, and not have to deprive yourself to melt every inch of fat off your body? What would it be worth to you or your family to not have to experience the constant anxiety of potential heart attacks, type 2 diabetes, or any of the other common problems stemming from being overweight? What would you do to finally feel alive again, with energy all day long, enjoying every second of your life? What would you give for all of this? Flying our ingredients in straight from the source isn't cheap. So, the normal price of a 30-day supply of MITATHIN is $200, as suggested by Dr. Brooks. Yes, it's expensive. But after over 80,000 different orders, we have people happily paying that much. But we've put together a special deal for you. Listen, Dr. Sebi, the man who started me on this journey, had the goal to change the lives of millions. So, to honor his legacy and get MITATHIN in the hands of as many people as possible, to help reach his goal of transforming millions of bodies around the world, we'll give you a highly discounted price of just $59 for a 30-day supply of MITATHIN. That's just $1 per fat-burning capsule. A 30-day supply of MITATHIN is less than the amount you spend on coffee per month. We've removed all middlemen to reduce the price of this as much as possible, which means MITATHIN is not sold on Amazon, it's not sold at Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, or any other retailer. And we're going to go even one step further. We'll discount your order even more. If you pick up the 90-day supply, you'll pay just $49 per bottle instead of $59 per bottle. And get this, If you pick up the 180-day supply, you'll pay just $39 per bottle, saving you over $900 on the original price of MITATHIN. Yes, just $39 per bottle. That's nearly half the already heavily discounted price. And not just that, you'll get free shipping to anywhere in the USA when you choose the 180-day supply. To claim this special offer, simply scroll below to choose a supply of MITATHIN. But do know, we can't offer this discount for long. Right now, our supplies are flying off the shelves fast. We don't know how much longer it's sustainable to offer this. We only use the freshest ingredients and nutrients directly from the source. The price is rising fast. Yes, you could come back later in a few hours and find that the price of MITATHIN has doubled or even tripled, or even worse, an out of stock sign. This is why 79% of our customers order the 6-bottle supply to guarantee they don't run out or pay a higher price, giving them peace of mind knowing they have enough of a supply to burn through every inch and pound from every part of their body. I don't want to pressure you, but time is running out. Your bottles are reserved for you. But the moment you leave this page, you forfeit your supply to the next person waiting in line. Don't stick around waiting a second longer so you don't miss out. Scroll below this video and choose a supply of MITATHIN right now before it's too late. Now listen, I get it if you're feeling skeptical right now. And you should be, after all. The $200 billion weight loss industry has force-fed you lies for decades. They want you to stay overweight, sick, and exhausted for your entire life. So you're forced to continue to give them money endlessly before you eventually pass away. This is all by design. One cured customer is one less person to extract money from. Did you know that the average American will spend $112,000 in their lifetime on trying to lose weight? It's a big business. That's why the weight loss industry has spent tens of millions of dollars to hide the true root cause of your unwanted weight gain, a slow mitochondrial function, which not only means halting your metabolism to a slow, turtle-like crawl, it also spikes your blood sugar levels, causes you to age faster, raises your blood pressure. Every single biological function is tied to your mitochondrial function. Inside of MITATHIN contains 5 potent Caribbean nutrients that in as soon as minutes begin repairing your natural fat-burning mechanism. I want you to experience all of this and more. So to remove all of the risk from your end, I'm going to back your order up with a 180-day money-back guarantee. That means you have a full 180 days to try out MITATHIN and decide if it's right for you. That's more than enough time for most people, as the vast majority of our customers report seeing their first results in the first week. If you take MITATHIN and don't see a 300 to 500% increase in calorie burning, if you don't begin seeing ugly, humiliating, wobbly fat vanish from every corner of your body every single week as your metabolism has gone into overdrive, if you don't feel an instant surge of energy and youthfulness flowing through your veins with your brain fog vanishing and your skin smooth and glowing, if you aren't 100% satisfied, then we don't deserve your money. Try out MITATHIN for a full 180 days and at any time, come to us for a full, prompt, instant refund. Like nothing ever happened. We won't even ask you to send the bottles back. All you have to do is tear off the label, stick it in an envelope, and send it back. So really, you don't have any way to lose here. Again, you can get started by scrolling below this video and choosing one of the options. As I said earlier, I recommend the 180-day supply as it's the cheapest and gives you more than enough time to repair and regenerate brand new fat-burning cells. That's when your body can begin turning the calories you consume into energy without you having to do any dieting. Make sense? Now when you click below and select an option, you'll be taken to a page that looks something like this. Here you'll be able to fill out all your details and choose where you want the product to be shipped. This just takes 30 to 60 seconds. When you're done, you're done. You'll shortly receive them in the mail, and you can begin giving your body the 5 core nutrients inside of MITATHIN, finally kickstarting your body's natural fat melting engine. Overnight, these 5 potent fat-burning metabolism-boosting nutrients will be flowing in your bloodstream, changing your body, helping you melt fat non-stop 24/7. You'll be able to join the thousands of people from all around the world that have changed their lives with MITATHIN.
Being able to wear my favorite jeans again after so many years feels fantastic. Before I lost the weight, well-meaning friends, my kids, my sisters, they would all give me suggestions about food, diets, exercise programs. I mean, they all had good intentions, but it was just coming across as criticism. All that negativity was really breaking me down, and I just continued to get fatter. MITATHIN has given me my life back and a feeling of control. For the first time, people are asking me how I lost the weight.
It's given me such a self-esteem boost. I lost 40 pounds. It was safe, simple. I know that I can take on the world now. And believe me, this unique method will literally propel you into places that you never thought you could go.
My lowest point is when my son stopped inviting me to his football games because he was embarrassed with me and my weight. So obviously, when I saw this, I knew I couldn't miss out. Now I can not only watch my son play ball, but my new vitality lets me play ball with him. I can run and play and laugh with my son like I always wished I could. My belly no longer hangs over my belt. I can do work around the house painlessly, walk the dog twice a day, no problem.
Right now, you're at a crossroads. You can either continue living like you are right now, in uncertainty about your health, feeling embarrassed by your appearance, worrying about what others are thinking about you, so you stay inside all day long, rarely interacting with anyone. In turn, worsening your depression. Do you really want to look down at yourself and feel ashamed of your own body, living in it for the rest of your life? Is that what you actually desire? I know you've chosen that option before, where nothing changes in your life. Hoping from diet to diet, burning yourself out at the gym, feeling guilt for what you're eating, endless searching for something that will work, feeling yourself getting fatter and fatter, sicker and sicker, more embarrassed and self-conscious as the days go by. You continue letting visceral fat develop around your organs, suffocating your liver, your kidney, your pancreas, and heart, wondering why, no matter what you do or how hard you try, nothing ever seems to work out. Being overweight puts you at a far higher risk of having a heart attack, stroke, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and often can shave years, if not decades, off your lifespan. I haven't even mentioned the depression, low energy, or poor sleep quality that your excess fat results in. Is that really worth it for saving just a tiny bit of money? Or is today the day you've decided enough is enough? We both know you're still watching this because you need a solution more than ever before to melt away every pound of stubborn, wobbly fat from every nook and cranny of your body. The solution is right in front of you, but I cannot force you to move forward. Like they say, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot force it to drink. To start your journey, scroll below this video to order MITATHIN and try it out for 180 days risk-free. Yes, there is no way for you to lose here. The only way you lose is by ignoring everything I've shown you. That your damaged mitochondrial function, your body's natural calorie burning engine, is the true root cause of your unwanted belly fat. When you take MITATHIN, these 5 core nutrients enter your bloodstream just one night later and instantly begin healing, repairing, and rejuvenating your mitochondrial function. Your body can finally begin tackling pound after pound of shameful fat everywhere from your butt, your belly, your chest, your legs, your arms, your love handles, your back. Your energy levels will leave you feeling like you're a teenager again. Your blood sugar and blood pressure will be normalized, supporting a healthy heart and metabolism. You'll experience youth that you never thought was possible at your current age, causing people to think you somehow cheated. Remember, for long-term, consistent fat burning with MITATHIN, we recommend the 90 or 180-day supply. This also ensures that if we go out of stock, which happens frequently due to unpredictable weather patterns for growing the plants and nutrients, you'll have more than enough of MITATHIN to continue melting through every single pound of fat till you have a body you're proud of looking at in the mirror. The 180-day supply comes with free shipping and is only $39 per bottle, or just 65 cents per capsule of MITATHIN. Listen, what are you waiting for? Are you ready to get the slim, fit, toned body you've always dreamed of? Then scroll below this video to choose a supply of MITATHIN right now to get started. My name is Nick Turner, and we wish you the best of luck on your weight loss journey. Hey, still there? That's okay. I want you to move forward with 100% confidence when you're buying MITATHIN. So, let me answer some of the most commonly asked questions we get. Question: do I really have to take just a pill and I get to lose weight? Well, not quite. Listen, I'm downright sick and tired of all the scams plaguing the internet, claiming that you can take some magical pill and lose weight. The reality is, a pill alone will never do that. I mean, let's be real here. Anything good in life comes with a sacrifice. So, in order for you to lose weight with MITATHIN, you need to make just one sacrifice, so your mitochondrial function can be restored and begin converting the calories you consume into energy instead of fat. You must stop consuming vegetable oils. If you can't make any sacrifices, I don't know what I can do for you. There's tons of people that will promise you that you can just take their supplement and lose weight. I mean, if it were that easy, then everyone would be slim. But that's not the case. However, if you do everything in your power to remove these vegetable oils from your diet and take 2 tablets of MITATHIN daily, consistently, you'll begin to notice changes in your life. You'll notice that your pants are too big for you to fit into. You'll notice that the fat is vanishing away from your face, legs, belly, butt, thighs. No more embarrassing double chin. No more confidence-destroying cellulite. No more being horrified by seeing ugly stretch marks all over your body. If you're willing to make just this one sacrifice by removing vegetable oils from your diet and combining it with 2 tablets a day of MITATHIN, I fully believe that you can melt every single pound of fat in your body. All that nasty, squishy fat that's keeping you prisoner right now. Here's a common question. How do I know this is safe to take? MITATHIN is produced in a sterile, regularly cleaned, FDA-approved facility. We've had 84,093 people take MITATHIN with 0 complaints of its safety. Another one is, how many bottles should I order? To give your body more than enough time to repair your mitochondrial function, we recommend the 90-day or 180-day supply. You'll also receive free shipping when you order the 180-day supply. And if you're above the age of 35, we strongly suggest the 180-day supply. As the older you are, the more damaged your mitochondria are. Another question is, how do I take MITATHIN? We recommend taking 2 tablets of MITATHIN daily with your breakfast or dinner. If you're above 250 pounds, we recommend 3 tablets. When taken, the nutrients inside will begin to heal your mitochondrial function, enabling fat burning while you sleep. Now, you might be wondering, are there any hidden fees? Nope. There is no auto ship, subscriptions, or hidden fees. Only a one-time payment. Okay, when you're ready, here's how to get started. Scroll below and choose the 30-day, 90-day, or 180-day supply. When you click a button, you will be taken to a checkout page where you can fill out all your shipping information. When that's done, you can look forward to your package in the mail. Okay, well, my name is Nick Turner, and I thank you for spending time with me today. I wish you the best of luck on your journey. Scroll below this video and choose any supply to get started.